Hey Capricorn, SJ here from Where's My Crystals and welcome to your monthly tarot forecast for the month of March. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising, so please do check out your other signs as well. We're going to jump in straight at the tarot now, and I can see you coming into this month. What I'm feeling is that you're in your head a lot basically, and you are not giving yourself the self-belief and you're not helping yourself out at all. You kind of just in that kind of funk, shall we say. And I feel like you need to realise that you can help yourself and that there are so many opportunities for you out there. And you just need to know which way to drive the chariot forward now. The chariot reversed is showing me that really you can go wherever you want to go and the possibilities are endless. And whatever you want to do is an absolute possibility and you are in control of it. So it's like you need to have that realization now. Okay, it's time for me to, I've come out of the wallowing and I'm now going to take the driver's seat of my own destiny and I'm going to decide where I want to drive to. I'm getting the sun coming through for the second part of the, well, for like kind of week 2 onwards. I feel like this could be the second to third week actually, but I feel like new opportunities are arising and I feel like new projects are coming which are going to fill you with vitality, fill you with a bit of purpose and give you a little bit more life. I feel like creative projects are going to be a really great thing for you at this time. And again, I would say when opportunities arise for you or where a job offer comes through, try not to lean into that self-doubt that you sometimes have and really try and lean in more to the fact that you're on the right path and this is absolutely meant for you. Nothing would come up for you if it wasn't meant to be, negative or positive. So if it's presenting itself to you for a reason, and whether that presenting itself be just in terms of like it's a dream that keeps coming to me or it's a physical job offer, whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you independently, is there for a reason. So if it is just a dream at this point, well, how can I chase that dream? How can I get into this chariot energy and start driving towards that dream? The sun is going to bring you a lot more self-love as well. I see you leaning more into that self-acceptance, self-love this kind of March. And that's going to really help you get rid of that internal battle that you've been going on with for quite a long time. I do feel like that internal battle is quietening later in the month as well, and I feel like you're starting to become at peace. I feel like there's maybe like an underlying theme here as well of letting something go, because at the end of the month we're getting the Death card, which is showing me there's going to be a positive ending basically to something that's been happening in your life. And I feel like for some of you this is home or where you live. I feel like for a lot of you you're moving away from the home, or you're going to be, I don't know, I feel like for most of you it's moving away somewhere new, and I feel like this would be really revitalizing for you. I feel like this would be such a good move, because I feel like money's okay, I feel like work is okay, I feel like you're working hard. I feel like what you've really got to focus on this month, Capricorn, is making yourself happy and how can you bring the happiness into your own life, because I feel like there's a chance for romance as well for those of you who are single. But at the moment, until you've got rid of this internal battle and that opportunity is not going to present itself to you because you're not actually ready for it. Although I do see those of you who are in a relationship or starting to date somebody already, I do see those ones starting to get a little bit richer. And this Death card, it could be the end of a cycle, that it could even mean the end of a cycle. So what I'm getting is that it could be the end of the cycle. Someone's in your life that has made you realise that actually that you should value yourself in a certain way. I feel like there's definitely a definitive ending coming for you. I feel like you have the power with this ending. So even if it is a romantic breakup, which for some of you I'm seeing, and it's on your terms and it's because of your desires. I feel like the number 13 is one to watch for this month, and that could be a poignant date for you, and it could be when you start to think about these changes and implementing these changes. But don't be fearful of the Death card, because it's a really positive card, because that's really coming at the end of March. So it's shown me that March is all about progression to a new you coming in April, which is the start of spring. So I think this is a really positive reading. It's really encouraging you to kind of trust that gut instinct, trust that inner guidance, and turn it around so that we're getting that fulfillment from ourselves rather than from other people. Trying not to get validation from anyone externally, and also trying not to compare yourself to anybody else. This Death card will mean something different for all of you, and I think you'll be able to relate it to something already. If you can't, then just watch out what opportunities are coming your way, and then really address, what do I need to let go before I can move forward into this new opportunity. The Oracle cards are telling us, so we've got pink kunzite coming through, which is really connected to the heart chakra. It's giving us compassion. So with this pink kunzite energy I'm sending to you now, we're going to get, in the physical qualities, it will improve circulation, calm, elevated heart rate. So if you are getting anxious, if you are getting anxiety, it's going to help to soothe that and gently stimulate the heart muscles to improve the blood flow. It's going to basically, the better the blood flow in the body, the more healthy and revitalized and energized we're feeling. So if you have been feeling fatigued, then you're going to start to see a step out of that now. Emotional qualities that we're going to find uplifting. We're going to feel a bit lighter in our body. We're going to relax emotionally and kind of let some barriers go. So this really is interesting that this is showing up, because all that we've been talking about is letting those internal dialogues and those internal fear-based emotions go, and the pink kunzite is here to support you in that this month. It's also going to soothe mental and emotional tension. The Moon card is telling us, show the real you. So don't hide behind what you feel society wants you to be. Start showing up authentically, 110% as yourself, because let me tell you, babe, you are enough on your own. And really, when you're not showing up as yourself, you're going to really attract the wrong things, and you're going to be even more head fucked, because you won't know what is for me, what is for other people. So start to show the real world, the real you, and start to let go of those hang-ups and those projections and acting in ways that you've acted because people have expected you to act that way. Start acting the way that you want to act. And I don't mean be a dickhead. I mean, like, just embrace yourself. The angels are telling us that there's peaceful resolution. So something that's coming to an end, and it's going to be a peaceful resolution. And we're getting here the thankful message from the Unicorn Oracle cards, which are saying to think about people and think about things that you're grateful for. Think about experiences you've had in your life that you're grateful for. What have you learned in the lessons of those circumstances? And start to reflect, not in a way of being mellow and sad, but in a way of growing from them and learning about what can I be grateful and have gratitude for. We'll look over our notes now, which I made through my channeling when I did my meditation. So I got a name for you, which was the name of Jenny. Obviously, there's quite a lot of messages here, so only take what you connect with, or bear in mind the rest that could come through for the rest of the month. I got the colour red for you, is a really good colour this month. Be creative. Start leaning into that creativity. Creativity is all about creating. Even like expressing our emotions and things like that helps to channel. So start being more creative and tap into that side of yourself. I'm getting Disney films and coziness, but not overindulging in that. If that's your vibe, then you should definitely do what makes you feel comfortable this month. There was definitely a new work project coming through for you, and that's either a new job, a new contract, a new project, or even a new activity at work that you're going to be enjoying. Stop believing the narrative of not being lucky, as what I've been told as well. So I'm hearing that you don't naturally feel lucky. And if that's the case, you are a lucky person, and let that be your message and your guidance in that respect. You are a lucky person, and you telling yourself you're not being lucky is creating blockages for yourself. For those of you who are getting quite heavy on the booze, I am being told have a little break from the booze if you can. their booze. The number 18 is going to be another poignant date or another poignant number for you, so it could be a lucky number for you. Read books this month. Reading is going to be really good, but don't also, again, everything in moderation this month. You don't want to lose yourself in reading. You don't want to lose yourself in movies. You want to do it just to give some fulfillment. This is a quite specific one, but I was seeing stevia and Diet Coke. So stevia is like a synthetic artificial made sugar. But what happens is I feel like a lot of you are drinking these Diet Coke drinks or Diet Monsters or Diet sugar-free Red Bull, but maybe the sugar-free versions are not the best for you. I'm not saying go and have loads of sugar, but everything in moderation. I feel like there's almost like a verging of addiction with this Diet Coke or something, and it's not a good sign. So just to try and be aware of that and slow down and maybe stop the intake being quite as heavy. I'm seeing buying and selling being a really good way to earn money this month as well. So maybe you're getting stuff on Vinted or Depop or something like that, but buying and selling or selling things that you've already got is going to be a really good way for you to generate some extra cash. I do feel like there might be travel plans coming in as well. And I feel like Europe in particular is a very good travel plan for you. And two places that are shouting out to me are Spain and Paris. So you might have a trip to Paris this month, you might have a trip to Spain this month, or you might be planning one as well. Tears need to dry. So I'm just getting, don't overindulge in the mellow vibes, which is what we've kind of already touched on here in the cards and in the reading as well. I hope that's brought you some clarity for the month ahead and some guidance. I'll give you the opportunity now to ask the crystal a yes or no answer-based question. So if you want to think of your question now, the crystal will swing back and forward for the answer of yes, or it will swing in circles for the answer of no. So I'll go ahead and channel that now. Crystal, if you can give Capricorn the answer of their question for March, please. Okay, thank you. That is the answer of no there, Capricorn. I wish you a lot of luck with the new beginnings, and remember this is a really exciting time, so just get back in charge of your own life and get back into that driver's seat is what I want to say to you. Thanks for being here. Please share this with your mates, drop a mate in the comments and share it that way, or share it on your stories. Please do follow us, subscribe to us, like us. Anything that you can do to help our growth would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much again. Have a lovely month.